Hi Kishore, because you said hi, so I'm saying hi. So hello guys and welcome to Moviez Adda. Of course, आज हम लाइव जाने वाले हैं एवलीन शर्मा के साथ, जिनको आपने तमाम बॉलीवुड फिल्म्स में देखा होगा और सबसे पॉपुलर कैरेक्टर जो उन्होंने प्ले किया था, जो लोगों को काफ़ी अच्छे से याद है, वो है ये जवानी है दीवानी का. उसके बाद हमने उनको साहो में भी देखा, काफ़ी फिल्मों में देख चुके हैं हम, बॉलीवुड की काफ़ी फिल्मों में उन्हें देखा है. एंड आई एम श्योर कि एवलीन के यहाँ पे बहुत सारे फैंस होंगे. जैसे ही एवलीन हमें ज्वाइन करेंगी, 12 बजे का लाइव इंटरव्यू है, और जैसे ही एवलीन हमें ज्वाइन करेंगी वैसे ही हम उनके साथ बातें करेंगे. आप लोग पूछ सकते हैं. ओके, सो शारिफ इज आस्किंग मी हाउ, कैसे हो आप. मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ, और आई होप कि आप सब ने आज सुना हो, मोदी जी ने कहा कि 3 मई तक लॉकडाउन एक्सटेंड हो चुका है, लेकिन आपको टेंशन लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. घर बैठे बैठे एंजॉय करो, चिल करो. एवलीन हमें ज्वाइन कर चुकी हैं. बहुत जल्द जैसे ही एवलीन आएंगी वैसे ही हम इंटरव्यू शुरू कर देंगे, और आप सब सवाल पूछ सकते हैं उनसे. कमेंट्स में सवाल लिखिए जो आप उनसे पूछना चाहते हैं. एवलीन आएंगी तो आई होप कि आप लोग सवाल जरूर पूछेंगे कि उनके फ्यूचर प्रोजेक्ट्स क्या हैं, और माशाल्लाह इतनी खूबसूरत हैं वो, किस तरीके से अपनी स्किन का ध्यान रखती हैं. हेलो.
Hi, how are you?
आई एम गुड. आप कैसे हो? हाउ आर यू?
I'm I'm very fine. Thank you.
ओके,
Are you at
सो से
home?
सब.
Are you safe?
या आई एम इन होम, एंड सबसे पहले तो आई वांट टू हियर समथिंग इन हिंदी.
क्या बताऊँ मैं?
Oh, that is so cute. And first of all, I have to tell you, I really admire you. You're very cute. Trust me on this. You're supremely cute. And just
Thank
तरीके
you.
से, I've seen you in all your films. Your presence, your screen presence is tremendous.
That is so
Mostly
sweet
people
of
say that.
you. Thank you so much. Which one was your
So
favorite
how?
movie though?
Uh, First of all, the favorite movie is of course ये जवानी है दीवानी. But the dialogue which you say, किसी ने तुम्हारे पराठे नहीं खाए? कोई बात नहीं, पैक कर दो.
Yeah.
I really
I
love the way you say, how popular it went after you said it.
Thank you so much. It was really tough because at that point I really didn't know any Hindi. So it's so nice to hear that it's been so appreciated.
Right. But how was how do you felt, because जिस तरह का response मिला आपको, the kind of response you got, उसके बाद how you felt about it?
I felt very good because, of course, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani was one of my very first films, and I had just entered the Bollywood industry, and getting such a great response, and especially for me, it was my breakthrough moment. It was my
Right.
big hit film that I was a part of. So it felt really, really nice to be appreciated for this role, especially because it was one of my first, and there was a lot of pressure, performing with. At that time, I just entered, and Ranbir Kapoor, Deepika were such big stars
Right.
for me. There was a lot of pressure, and I was very nervous, and my Hindi was so bad. But yeah, it's really nice that it was appreciated so much. So
Right.
thanks
Someone
to all of you guys.
someone just commented that even I like you in Yariyan. So Yariyan was even a very big hit.
Yeah, Yaya was the next one. I think for me, especially because of the Pani Pani song,
Yes.
I got a huge response. So yeah, again, like I feel I'm very blessed. I try to make smart decisions when I choose my films. I usually go
Right.
by a certain rule that I have. I always ask myself, would my family want to see that movie, and will my future children want to see my movie, and will they like their their daughter or their mom or their wife in this film. So
Right.
that was my first question, and after that I obviously check, like, who is in the film, how big is the film going to be. Sometimes it's a bit of a gamble, because sometimes you just want to go for a good script, but the film may not see the day of the light of day.
Right.
So I try to make wise decisions when I choose my movies, and so I'm very happy when my films do well. It's just such a big plus, on top of choosing wisely.
Right. Right. Indeed, your choices are being proven right till date now. And how are you spending your quarantine these days?
Um, So my quarantine I'm in Australia. My
Right.
fiance is from Australia. And I was in Mumbai. I had just gotten to Mumbai. I was there for a new film that I'm doing. So we were
Right.
having a shoot, and we were supposed to do an announcement of the film. And of course, it was Holi, so I was going to go for some dance performances because usually my songs like Pani Pani or Balam
Right.
Pichhari are really big
Yes.
hits at these Holi events. So I had a couple of wedding appearances too, and unfortunately, the coronavirus ruined everything.
Yes.
From events to Holi to doing any kind of shoots
To
or
weddings, everything is
family.
just
Before Australian borders closed because all the countries started to close their borders.
right.
Um, and I'm a German citizen and an Indian overseas citizen. So these
Hmm.
are the two countries I can always go to. But then
Hmm.
Australia, we are not married yet. I had to quickly make my comeback to Australia.
Hmm.
And so yeah, now I'm in Australia. I had to spend 14 days on my own in quarantine first. And then I could rejoin my family. Now I've been at home for another 2 weeks. So definitely it's nicer to be with your family than being all by yourself.
All by yourself. All definitely. Also, what is your day routine like? Like people want to know that what does she do? Subah se lekar sham tak. What you actually do?
My daily routine is right now I wake up, I make my coffee, I go through my emails, I finish up some work. I do, most of my calls happen later in the day because Australia is way ahead in the time. I
Right.
think 4.5 hours to India. So my morning is usually me spending time on my own, doing some meditation, doing some reflection, going into
Right.
my garden, looking after my plants.
Right.
And then I make lunch, or my mother-in-law makes lunch, and we usually eat together. And then the afternoons usually calls, lives. I'm doing a lot of live chats,
Yeah.
which is keeping me really happy, to see my fans and to see you guys, and just getting ready for someone. I feel like it's so important because
Yes. Most
we're not
important.
stepping out anymore. So it's nice to get ready, put on some makeup, feel good, talk to some people, and yeah, then I finish my day with more calls, a little bit of workout. Sometimes we do yoga in the house, and just a lot of time with my family and a lot of time over the phone with people.
Right. You just recently shared your garden area with us, and it was, really beautiful. So, how is your gardening experience these days?
It's good because I get to spend so much time observing my plants and learning
Right.
a lot. Um, and it's in Australia, it's just going from autumn to winter, so it's becoming colder here.
Hmm.
So I'm just seeing which plants I'll have to take in over the winter and which ones can stay outside. And since I'm mostly into growing food plants, so I'm not so
Right.
much into flowers. I'm more into edible food plants. So I'm
Hmm.
just learning what kind of plants can I grow that will bring food over the winter. So I will share my findings with all of you guys over my Instagram. So all of
Hmm.
you can also plant some food in this crisis area, in this crisis time, to plant your own food. Yeah.
Right. Also, these days people are really worried about their weight loss, or maybe because due to quarantine, everyone is eating a hell lot of food, so they are thinking कि maybe जब तक quarantine खत्म होगा, we'll gain a lot of weight. So how are you taking care of your body and your skin, everything?
I feel like I'm eating less in the quarantine because
Really?
not because I want to lose weight, but I don't think losing weight is on the agenda right now. I think,
Yeah.
our agenda should be something very different. Um, most of my day and my time thinking about food is actually the worry that there is not enough food, that there
Exactly.
is a lot of people that don't have any food right now. So I
Right.
feel the time to, of course, We all need to strengthen our immune system right now. So eat healthy, try to eat organic food, try to eat some veggies and fresh fruits. Of course, for your vitamin C, go out into the sun, have some vitamin D. But just be grateful whatever you have right now. Don't
Right.
over obsess about your waist right now. It's not the time. And technically, you have the whole day to work out too. So even if you
Right.
eat a little more, just work out.
Right. Also, what you have to say about the situation that is going on right now, the lockdown, the people socially distancing with each other, and also the kind of response some people are giving about this lockdown, that we don't want to stay indoors, we are getting bored about it. So, what is your thought on that?
Well, I think it's a bit childish, to have this kind of attitude,
Right.
because it's not the parents who have sent you to the room to stay inside. It's a
Right.
global health emergency. It's something that we are all in this together. So
Right.
if you want to stay indoors, then you should seclude yourself by going to the country, I feel.
Right.
Then you have to live a secluded life. You can't just go into the city and think you can go to the mall right now. It's not possible.
Right.
And of I don't think it will go back to its normal, whatever we used to think was normal.
Right.
Because even if we all step out tomorrow, the virus is not dead, until we have a vaccine.
Exactly.
There's no
Exactly.
point of all of us just going out at the same time again. I think, of course, the government has to come up with some plan to relax the, the lockdown. Because we do have to open up the banks again. We have to open up certain kind of businesses. And of course, a lot of people are losing their businesses, losing their jobs right now. So
Right.
it's a very, very scary time. And we need leadership that helps us to get through this time. But we all need to do our part, because we are a democracy, which means the power is in the people's hands. So
Right.
by us choosing to stay home, we're doing our part of democracy. We are deciding
Right.
that we are going to be in this together and help each other out, and to
Right.
help out our leaders who are supposed to find a great plan of how we are going to deal with this for the next, I think, 6 to 12 months. It's not just
Right.
a matter of another 2 weeks. It's a whole different ball game altogether. So, and I think we can all do our bit even from home. For example, my charity foundation, Seams for Dreams, is currently collecting clothing, blankets, bed sheets, anything that you don't
Yes.
need anymore. So this is a great time for you to go through your closet and actually check, what kind of clothes do I not need anymore? What kind of
Right.
towels? Do I have any towels that I don't use anymore? Do I have stuff that other people could really, really need right now?
Right.
Because your three things that people need is food, shelter, and clothing.
Right.
Medication is part of it, and clean water is part of food. But people need to be clothed too. And if you would like to know more about this, you can go to seamsfordreams.com, or on our social media handles. You can find it on my social media handle. And you can
Right.
help by just going through your closet right now and taking out your own basic clothing, like jeans and t-shirts and kurtas and saris that you don't need anymore. And we will make sure it will reach the right hands with our outreach and our distributions.
Right. Also, guys, please, genuinely, what she said is right. Everyone should go and check their closet, that if they are not wearing anything, this is the right time. As in Hindi, we say roti, kapda, and makan. A place to stay, something to wear, and something to eat is the only three things that everyone needs right now. And jo bhi help kar sakte hain, please just go and check out your website, right? Your Instagram also has all the information about it, so everyone
Yeah,
can check out there also.
it's my charity's website, but you can find it on my Instagram handle.
Yes. So everyone should go there and check out the details about it. Also, Evelyn, are you trying cooking these days? Because most of the celebrities, they're at home. They are trying to cook and inspire people to cook even more. So are you trying any of
Yeah,
these things?
absolutely. I think so. I grew up in Germany, and there we have to cook for ourselves because we don't have the luxury of maids, and
Maids, house
help.
helps. Yeah.
And I'm so glad. In India and in Asia, I've lived there for 12 years.
Hmm.
I really spoiled. Most of my 20s, I lived in Asia, and so I got very much spoiled by my wonderful maids, my wonderful house help. You usually have three of them. One is to cook, one is to do your shopping, one is to clean your floors and all that.
Right.
Like, one is there to help you just organize your closet. So it's just wonderful that, like, in India we have so many people, so everyone's looking for a job, and you have so much of help around the house. But I think this time now is really making us appreciate it. And I think, once you can call your maids back to your house, please give them a raise, because we are underpaying them so badly, and they also have to rebuild their families now.
Right.
So let's make sure that everyone is getting enough money to live and for their families to live. Yeah, I think it's the time also where we can learn how to cook, and then we get to know how much we need our mates, because our food is not as good.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm here in Australia, so of course here we don't have a cook. So I'm mostly in the kitchen, or my mother-in-law is teaching me how to make some Indian food, because I cook more Western food.
Right.
We predominantly vegan, so 90% I think of our diet is vegan, which means no animal products at all, no meat, no dairy, no eggs, no nothing. Once in a while we have a cheat day. Anyone can have whatever they want, basically. And then we make pizza usually, with lots of cheese.
Which is more
But
important. Lots of cheese.
yeah, once in a while, I feel life is
Yeah.
all about balance, and keeping a good, healthy balance. So yeah, we do a lot of veggie bakes, pastas, all that stuff, obviously, and then we do a lot of khichdi, because it's just like whatever you feel like, really, in this time. Especially if you're learning how to make food, you should make whatever you want to eat.
Exactly. Also, what is your favorite cuisine? What you like to eat the most?
Oh,
Indian
I
or
love
something else?
Japanese food. I love Japanese food, but that is, I don't know how to cook that. If I ever find out, I'll send you a video.
Right. Okay. Someone just commented that please ask Evelyn ever that I missed the comment. कि उन्होंने कभी बिरयानी खाई है क्या? Have you ever had biryani?
Of course, I
Lot of
lived in
times, I
India
guess.
for 10 years. Biryani is like part of my weekly diet, I feel. And my mom, she used to make biryani. My mom's still German, but she lived in India when she married my father. And
Right.
so, of course, she knows how to make biryani. And yeah, of course. How can you live your life without biryani? It's part of, like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Okay, so other than that, people definitely praise you for your skin, kind of the skin that you have. It's so just, naturally, you are a natural beauty. So, do you want to give any kind of tips to girls out there, girls like me, girls like everyone, that what should we do about our skin?
I think when it comes to beauty routine, make sure that you have a healthy diet, because your skin is your biggest organ, and your health starts in your gut, your
Right.
mouth, and your gut, and your stomach. So as long as you're eating organic food and you're trying to get all the nutrients and vitamins, your skin will glow. Usually, if your skin is showing pimples, or is dull, or you're getting a lot of dark circles, there's something wrong with your diet. So you can't fix it with a cream or with makeup. You have to check your diet first.
Right.
And then I think it's important to moisturize and apply SPF, but also really important to go out into the sun, because a lot of times, we don't go into the sun because we think our skin's going to burn, or it's going to go
Right.
dark, anything that we don't want is going to happen. But actually, going into the sun, direct sunlight, for 15 minutes a day, you can go into the morning sun. Actually, the sun before 9 o'clock is the best kind of sun. And just make sure that you get your 15 minutes of direct sunbathing in the morning. Your skin will thank you.
Wow, that's the first time. That's first time I've ever heard about this kind of a tip. But I'm sure I'm gonna try that this time. But talking about your future projects, what are the things that are in the pipeline? The
Oh, so
future
many,
films.
but unfortunately, right now with the lockdown, of course, the world has come to a standstill, and our shoots have been postponed a little. So I think right now we are all just keeping ourselves entertained with all these live videos and all that you guys are posting.
Right.
And of course, yeah, we have to see like how we can resume all of our shoots, because I guess we've watched everything on Netflix already. You know, we've watched
Right.
everything. We've watched everything. Now we're moving to all the different platforms, and these
Whatever is
platforms have
available, we are moving there.
content. So yeah, let's go through everything that's there and then start making some more.
So are you also binge watching on Netflix? Like
Of
we are
course,
doing?
yeah. But I feel like I've watched everything. I feel like I've gone through
So
everything.
so what's the thing that you've loved the most? Any web series, any film, any short film that you have loved the most?
I've just finished Tiger King, which was very interesting. Made me feel like my life is just okay. um, Now, yeah, we keep watching movies. Actually, Tushan, my fiance, and I, we love documentaries. So we
Oh,
watch all documentaries. And since I'm totally into gardening and healthy lifestyle, we watch all of the documentaries on veganism, on permaculture, on yeah, just a lot of health related questions, diet related questions. Yeah, so I think that's the coolest thing, that all these online platforms have all these cool documentaries also, so you can even learn something.
right. Okay, so as you have seen a lot of films, a lot of short films, a web series. So is there any particular web series or any particular character that you thought that मैं ये कर सकती थी, or maybe I would have been a part of this web series, or you want to be a part of that particular web series? Any character that you loved the most?
Web series. I'm getting a lot of offers for the last 2 3 years for web series, but my focus is on movies, so I'm not yet getting into the web space. The only thing that sometimes I wish I had done is like a nice travel show. I love traveling. I love traveling.
Yeah,
So maybe I'll host a nice travel show, an interesting, adventurous travel show for one of the platforms at some point. But I think when it comes to acting, I'm still going to focus on my films first, and then
right.
maybe later on, I'm going to get into web series.
Right. Also, your character in Sahu was much appreciated. So, you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, it's such a huge film. Again, like it became the second
Exactly.
highest opener in Bollywood history. I mean,
Right.
that's insane. And that one after
Tremendous.
Bahubali, so
Right.
Prabhas had Bahubali and then Sahu, and these are the biggest openers in Hindi cinema, which is crazy because they are not
Hmm.
even made. Like, I mean, we made Sahu in Hindi as well, but still, it's
Right.
more of a movie for most people. But it became a pan-Indian hit, a worldwide hit,
Right.
and such a
Right.
massive number that like it's just so awesome. All these years of my Bollywood career, whether it was Ye Jawani Hai Diwani or Main Tera Hero or Sahu,
Yes.
Jab Hari Mat Sejo, like so many awesome projects that I was lucky to be part of. And then, of course, films like Ishq Dariya, which are so close to my heart. Just so many beautiful projects. Now I completed 1 decade in Mumbai. Ever
Mumbai.
since Mumbai, and now I'm getting engaged and I'm planning to get married. And of course, Tushan is my biggest fan, so he's always like supporting me. Like, what do you want to do next? What movie do you want to do next? You should produce. You should do this. You should do this. But for me, it's kind of like just seeing, like, I whatever comes my way and whatever feels good, I usually go for that with my little bit of knowledge that I have now. And I've just signed another comedy film because comedy is always going to be my favorite genre.
Right.
Yeah, so let's wait for that to be announced, and then I can tell you more about that.
So, do you think that doing comedy is more tough than doing any kind of genre? Making people laugh is the toughest job, as they say.
I think giving any kind of emotion to
Yeah.
the audience is a difficult thing.
Right.
But that's where a great team comes in. It's not just the actor, it's not just the director, it's not only the editor or how the movie is promoted. I think it's the whole entire team. And like usually what I experience is that when it's a comedy movie, everyone's a bit lighter, everyone's a bit more in a better mood. Everyone's more excited to work together because comic timing depends a lot on interaction. And then of course the director to keep everything in check, and then the editing, and like it just all has to play together so the comic timing is correct. Because you as an actor can do your best job, but then it's cut in the wrong places, or the editor can try to do his best job, but you as an actor have not at all been funny. So it's that whole overall team that has to work together, and that I enjoy most on comedy films.
Right. Also, talking about the genres, as you said, which is your favorite genre? I think you just said, I think funny comedy is your favorite genre.
Yeah,
so which is the most
movies with a big ensemble cast, just like, for example, Main Tera Hero is one of my favorite experiences that I have been part of. Even Yariyan was super fun because it was a newcomer cast, and it was more like a school trip than times it felt more like a school trip than a movie shoot. It like usually when there's a big cast, many people, it's super fun, and that's why I'm super excited for my next film. It's again a family comedy, a big cast of a lot of comedy actresses and actors, and I hope it's going to be fun to watch for the audience as well.
Right. Also, as the way you said, big films and family films are what we love watching. Most of the people love watching family films because then you can go with your family, or even if you are at home, you can just watch it with your family. So talking about family, how is your family doing right now?
My mom's in Germany, so she's fine. Germany takes very good care of their people. She's in Germany as well as here in Australia, because we are a little bit more widespread and not so many people in one place. We still have a lesser restriction, so we can still go to the supermarket whenever we need something. We can go out for walks because we're keeping a distance. The problem is when there are so many people in one small space, like Mumbai, for example. The entire population of Australia, which is a massive continent, is 24 million people. And Mumbai itself, on a small, tiny space of a city, is 22 million people.
Right.
So you can imagine that they have to be, a lot of different restrictions to keep everyone safe.
Right. Also, someone just asked that today only, I don't know whether you are aware of it or not, but the lockdown in India is extended till 3rd of May. So someone is asking your thoughts on that.
3rd of May is Tushant's birthday, and I hope all of you will be free. But yeah, of course, it's a tough situation. I hope that you guys are not alone at home, and if you are alone, just pick up your phone, call someone. Don't get too lonely. It's really tough. Keep yourself occupied. Keep moving. Keep working out. At least do some jumping jacks in your house for 10 minutes a day. Keep yourself occupied with positive things. Talk about positive things. Stop looking at the news every 5 minutes. It's not going to change. Things are going to continue for quite a while. Yes, we're in lockdown now for another 2 weeks, but even after the lockdown, don't expect everything to just go back to the way it was. We're living a new life, at least for a couple of months, and then even after that, there will be new laws, I feel, and there will be new industries that will come up. So why don't you, instead of moping around the house, think of what kind of business could I start that is going to benefit people in future. Consider that maybe the way we used to look at restaurants and events is not going to continue. So maybe think of a new way, to have maybe a home delivery kitchen. People still want to have someone else's food.
Yes.
Everyone loves your food, and you've just started to cook, and you're still learning, and just, start something of your own once you can.
Right. So right now you are at home. So are you working out at home? just to
I
keep
am.
yourself fit and motivated and healthy.
Tushan is more into the high intensity workout, so he forces me to do that. And then my mother-in-law is more into yoga, so we do yoga sessions together. She's a fantastic teacher.
Oh, right.
And I myself do a lot of gardening work, which I feel is great for movement and mobility.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so I think we're all like really well complementing each other. You know, Tushan is a more like active person. My mother-in-law Bini is, of course, a wiser person. She knows what to do. She's a more health conscious person. And I'm more of a introspective person. I'm more of the passive person. So we're all complementing each other, I think.
Right. So as they say, there are two sections of people, extrovert and introvert. So the extroverts are not liking the lockdown, but the introverts are loving it. So which one are you?
I'm introverted, but that
Me
doesn't mean
too.
I don't like people. You know, I do
Yeah.
love people, and I love to hang out with one friend at a time. I don't like to hang out with like big groups of people. It makes me a little nervous. But
Right.
I love to meet my friends for coffee. I love to hang out with a person at a time and have a long chat. You know, glass of wine, just talk all night. So obviously, I do miss people.
Right. Okay, so thank you so much, Evelyn, for talking to us and joining us on Movies Adda. And lastly, anything that you want to say to your fans, the people who love you?
Thank you guys so much. Please check out my my Instagram or my charity's website directly, scenesfordreams.com, and donate your old clothes, your towels, your bed sheets, your blankets. People need it right now. And of course, please stay home and stay safe.
Thank you so much, Evelyn, for talking to us. And I hope that once the lockdown gets over and you come back to Mumbai, then we can have a proper and one-on-one good session.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
It was nice talking to you.
You too. You take care.
Bye. Take care. सो ये थे हमारे साथ एवलिन शर्मा, और आज एवलिन से हमने बातें की हैं. इसके बाद अब आज शाम को एक और इंटरव्यू होने वाला है, तो जो लोग इस वक्त हैं जरूर आइएगा मूवीज अड्डा पर. लक्ष्मण जी हाँ, यानी कि रामायण से सुनील लहरी जी का आज हम इंटरव्यू करने वाले हैं. सो अगर आप लोग रामायण देखते हैं और रामायण देखने के बाद आप यहाँ पर जरूर आइएगा, क्योंकि आज मूवीज अड्डा पे 5 बजे लक्ष्मण जी यानी कि जो सुनील लहरी हैं उनका मैं इंटरव्यू लेने वाली हूँ. जितने आपके सवाल हैं कि किस तरीके से रामायण की शूटिंग हुई, किस तरीके से सारी चीजें हुई, वो सारी क्वेरीज, सारे सवाल आप पूछ सकते हैं आज सुनील लहरी से, जो कि जिन्होंने लक्ष्मण का कैरेक्टर प्ले किया है. सो जुड़े रहिएगा हमारे साथ. और जितने भी लोगों ने ये लाइव सेशन ज्वाइन किया, थैंक यू वेरी मच. कोयना मित्रा को बुलवाओ, फेस